CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. It's the final day for Alberta teachers to cast their vote on a tentative deal with the province. If rejected, they could be on strike next Monday. The four-year tentative agreement includes a 12% salary increase and a commitment to hire 3,000 more teachers over the next 3 years. On Sunday, protesters gathered at Calgary City Hall for a Save Alberta's Education rally. It focused on the government's proposed changes to school rules affecting transgender youth. Some protesters were also calling for more classroom funding.
We see class sizes with more than 30 kids per class. We see that there's not enough education assistance in our classes, and I fear that the education my grandkids are going to get is going to be substandard.
The province says it won't comment at this point. The results of the teachers' vote is expected around 6:15 tonight. High-risk Albertans can start booking their COVID and flu shots today. Appointments start on Wednesday. Phase 1 of the vaccination rollout is offering free shots to select Albertans, including healthcare workers, continuing care residents, and those with underlying or immunocompromised conditions. Everyone else will have to pay $100 for their COVID shot and is asked to wait until October 20th to start booking appointments. The province is preventing most pharmacies from offering the COVID vaccine. Instead, you have to make an appointment with a public health clinic. The search for Darius McDougall is being adjusted because officials say his survivability at this point is just 5%. That news being shared with McDougall's family on Sunday. RCMP say they analyzed several factors, including what he was wearing when he disappeared, the terrain, the weather, and the amount of time the search has gone on. Hundreds of people are still looking for the 6-year-old boy, but search and rescue crews admit the time has come to change some of their search tactics.
So it will change the use of some of the infrared technologies on the assumption that the infrared technologies won't be picking up any heat signatures on the ground. That's the biggest change right now, is changing from using the infrared to solely cameras to search the ground.
Darius was walking with family members Sunday, September 21st, when he became separated from the other children near the Alberta-BC boundary. A family is safe after a fire early this morning. Calgary firefighters responded just before 5 a.m. to a duplex-style home on 28th Avenue Southwest. Crews found a wooden back deck on fire. They say the adults and a child got out before they arrived, and firefighters retrieved a bird. There's no word yet on a cause, although it is not being investigated as suspicious. 2 homes were destroyed in an early morning fire in Citadel over the weekend. Fire crews arrived to the homes engulfed in flames shortly after 1:30 a.m. Saturday. 4 people were able to get out and 4 pets were rescued, but 1 kitten remains unaccounted for. One neighbor we spoke to had to escape through the garage because the fire was so intense.
I was just praying. I was just thinking that my kids are safe, I am safe, all the neighbors, whoever is affected, they are safe. That was all in my mind.
The 2 homes are deemed as not livable, with 2 other homes receiving heat damage. A GoFundMe has been set up for one of the house fire victims. The Alberta Next panel stops in Calgary tonight. The town halls are designed to focus on the relationship between the province and the federal government. Topics include immigration, a provincial police force, and Alberta's sovereignty. There will also be 2 online town halls in October. If you can't make it to an Alberta Next panel, the survey will be open to the public until October 25th. Survey results are expected to be released once the panel's work is done. MLA Shane Getson heads to Texas today. The Parliamentary Secretary of Economic Corridors will promote trade between Alberta and the members of the Ports to Plains Trade Corridor. Industry and policymakers from 9 U.S. states in the energy and agriculture sectors are meeting to find ways to enhance economic security and trade. The Ports to Plains Trade Corridor spans more than 3,700 kilometers from the port of Mazatlan in Mexico to northern Alberta. Calgary is putting on the polka dots. A boom of ladybugs can be found all over the city. Doug and Lana Wong were delighted to find hundreds of the spotted bugs in their yard. Experts say ladybugs tend to congregate in the fall as they look for places to overwinter, making them more noticeable. But this year there are more of them thanks to the hot, dry weather. That is perfect conditions for more aphids, and that's a ladybug's favorite meal. Experts say let them have their fun.
When the plants are stressed, they have a lack of water. When they don't have so much water, they're going to reduce their photosynthesis activity. When they do that, stress plants attracts insects. It's better if you leave them alone because next year they come stronger and they might kill the pests on your backyard.
An adult ladybug can eat several thousand aphids in its lifetime, and that is good news for gardeners. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.